Hello my love and welcome to the channel. I am Kay, an astrologer, numerologist, Reiki master and spiritual witch here on YouTube. Listen, if you've been attracted to this video, this is confirmation that what's in it is for you. There is a message here for you to receive. And if you love astrology as much as I do, check out my moon phase planner for 2023. There are free astrology resources, a road opener ritual, and many different types of lists and interesting things that you can use to plan your week alongside knowing exactly what phase and what sign the moon is in. Check out the description box, the link is below. Let's get into your video. Hello Pisces and welcome back to the channel, and if you are new here, it's great to see you here. Welcome. This is a channel where I speak to you about astrology, spirituality and all things that will uplift you. So today I'm going to give you your forecast for your astrology in terms of the week of the 1st to the 15th of May and what I see for the sun sign of Pisces. To give you a quick overview before we go into detail, on the 1st of May we're going to have Pluto, the planet of transformation, turn retrograde in Aquarius. For you Pisces, this could impact the areas of your life that you have been feeling as if you've been set back or held back. On the 5th of May, we're going to have the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And for you, this could bring you a new experience in life and possibly even some connections with people, situations, places, or things that have been far from you or at a distance. On the 7th of May, Venus finally moves into the sign of Cancer, and for you, this is wonderful Pisces because it looks as though love is looking really good for you. It could be that you have a new love experience or new love comes to you, or if you're currently in a relationship, there could be some movement and changes here that are positive. On the 15th of May, Mercury is finally going to turn direct at 5 degrees of the sign Taurus, and for you, this is around your family life that this is largely impacting on. So let's take a look in detail, stay with me, and let's see what this all means for Pisces. On the 1st of May, as I said, we're going to have the planet Pluto start his retrograde period. So what you've got here, Pisces, is a window between May and October 2023, where he is going to be concentrating his energy on helping you to transform your life where you have been set back in particular. So if you think about this and you can think of any situations, people, places or things that you have felt held back with, or they have held you back, or you've made very little progress with this. With this retrograde, Pluto is calling Pisces to go back to these things and possibly to start thinking how you can transform this energy and unblock what needs to be unblocked. The other energy with this transit and with him in your 12th house, so on the screen here, we've got the yellow arrow, which is where he's going to be, and Pluto is circled down here in blue. He's going to shift up for your chart for Pisces and be where the yellow arrow is in your 12th house. This is a house of information, but it's information and things that are largely hidden. So with this retrograde and him going back, you might hear some information, you might hear some news, you might hear from someone from the past or a situation, people, person, place or thing, however it resonates. Something from your past may come back. And I feel as though it's hearing news or information coming to you or something being delivered to you because he is transiting in this retrograde under Aquarius, and Aquarius is the messenger of the zodiac, or one of the messengers, one of the very good messengers, because it's an air sign, it's dynamic, it thinks of the future, it's a great speaker, and it is a bit of a rebel. It is a sign that advocates for things to happen. This energy of news, information, or something being revealed that you didn't know about could resonate throughout this period between May and October. Something could come to you, but certainly either which way, it looks like it's a key time during this retrograde to really go back to the things that you have been held back with and not made progress with, because this is where Pluto wishes to support you specifically as a Pisces during his retrograde period under Aquarius. So by the time we get to the 5th of May, we're going to be having the full moon lunar eclipse. And this is very much an eclipse that is about letting go. That's the message from the universe to us all. And that's because as we can look on the screen and we can see the full moon, or part of the full moon, here she is circled in red. She is down here just by the south node, which is above her, the horseshoe symbol in black. So it's the area of release. And across from her, circled in yellow, is the sun, giving us the full moon when you have the sun and the moon both in opposite signs at the same degree. It's time for you to experience something new, Pisces, and I feel this way because the full moon, she's going to shift from where she is for your chart, and she's going to go up to where the arrow is that is red. So this is your ninth house. And this is the house of experiences, things that are different and foreign to us. So this can be situations, people, places, and things, and even travel, foreign travel abroad or to new locations. It's the house that deals with our philosophy, how we view life, what we hold with us as a viewpoint. And it's quite a spiritual house. It's like the house of, you could say, the higher self. It's also the area of life to do with self-development and leveling up. So what I'm seeing here for you, Pisces, is that this full moon, what is it that you wish to experience that is new for yourself? Because if there is something in your life that you would like to have as a new experience, whether it be letting go of a current experience that you're having so you can change it for something else, or completely changing everything to a brand new experience, the universe is really supporting you with that if that's what you want. It could be for some of you that this new experience in life, generally speaking, just comes to you because it is a full moon, and this is the energy that the full moon is bringing for your sign. The other part of this as well is that we're going to have the planet Uranus, which is circled here in blue, just by the sun, which is in yellow, that he will be opposite the moon. So where the moon is going to be in your ninth house, where the red arrow is, the planet Uranus and the sun will be opposite that down here in your third house. So there could be an unexpected change around your location, an unexpected change around what you've been thinking, because this is the other house of thoughts. The third house is also the house of learning as well, and higher learning, just like the ninth house. It could be that you have an unexpected change to do with either of these parts of your house, of your life, because you've got Uranus here forcing some kind of change. But he is in opposition with the moon, which means there's a decision to be made. So for you, Pisces, it could be about your experience, as I said, about your thoughts, about your travel ideas, about your education, and about what it is that you wish for yourself in life and how you wish to level up your life. The energy that I'm feeling for you, Pisces, is that this full moon is definitely some kind of level up full moon. And it is definitely to do with, I'd say, your viewpoint or what you're about to experience. So prepare yourself for a new experience and be prepared for an old experience to maybe leave your life in whatever way that resonates for you. So that is good energy, and I hope it comes to fruition. So the full moon itself will be on the 5th at 5:34 p.m. This is GMT, my local time. It could be the same day for you or the day before. And obviously we'll have this full moon energy around us for that full week. So as we move forward and we get to the 7th of May, this is where your love life and some new love could really be coming in for you, Pisces. And if you're already in a relationship and you're quite happy, it could be that this relationship goes to another level and you and your partner become even more happier. And it could be that if you're anybody who is in a relationship which is in a bit of a hard place or a rocky place right now, with Venus focusing on your house of love, this energy may shift for you. So on the screen here, what we've got circled in red is the planet Venus. She is the planet of love, money, art, and beauty. On the 7th of May, at around 3:16 p.m. GMT time, again, my local times, it could be the same day or the day before for you, she is going to shift into the sign of Cancer. So for you, she will be down by where the blue arrow is on the chart, and this is your house of love. So yes, of course, expect her to bring you, like I said, new love, if that's what you want, a new experience with your life if you are currently in a relationship, because this transit is happening literally a couple days after the full moon. So you've still got the full moon energy of new experiences surrounding you, Pisces, and you've got Venus here bringing you some kind of love energy around that as well. So it could be a new experience with love. Whatever's going on, love is looking very good. But it's not only love, it is things like children, if you have children, being creative, having fun, and taking any kind of risks that you may have wanted to in life. Because this area here, the 5th house, is largely about fun. It's largely about how we enjoy life. So Venus's energy here for you when she moves into Cancer is a great thing. Cancer's energy is about care and nurture. So the other message that she brings is about care and nurture for the self as well as others. And with Pisces, you are probably, I would say, along with Scorpio, probably one of the most emotional signs in the zodiac. You like to overgive, and I'm familiar with this energy because I have a lot of Pisces in my chart. I am not a Pisces, but I do have my moon in Pisces, and I do have a lot of important planets under Pisces, and I do know how this impacts me. So what I will say is, where you are likely to be someone who's quite giving, you are likely to be someone who might give your time and energy to other situations, people, places, and things quite often. Take some time around the full moon week, and certainly from when Venus moves into the sign Cancer, to act on your self-love. Love on yourself a bit. Looking after yourself, caring for yourself, taking time for yourself is very much key, generally as a Pisces, but the cosmos are certainly indicating that it's time for that some of you may need this. If you have children, it's a good time to focus in with them, spend time with them. If you are trying to conceive, it could be that this is a perfect full moon week for conception for anybody who's thinking of, any female Pisces who are thinking of becoming pregnant. And it's a great time to obviously be creative and get out and have fun. And if you are looking for love, certainly jump online, certainly go speed dating, certainly go out and have some fun, because Venus is supporting any Pisces out there who is actually looking for love. And if you're someone who likes to do spell work and manifestation work around love, then when she moves into Cancer from the full moon week around the 7th, this could be a great time for it. Love isn't the only thing that Venus is bringing you when she makes this transit, because she's actually going to form a sextile to the planet Jupiter, which is circled here in green. And where he will be when he's in Aries will be where the astrofix is, the black astrofix, and this is your house of finance. This is your personal finance. So what I'm seeing here for you, Pisces, is that you could potentially have some financial luck around this time, because this is the planet Jupiter that brings luck. He brings fortune, he brings abundance, and he brings expansion to whatever planet he touches. Even if the planet is, a slightly more aggressive planet like Uranus, he will bring more aggression. But in this case, for you, he is actually going to be aspecting in a positive way with the planet Venus, which brings love, money, art, and beauty. So I am feeling that for Pisces, it is a good time financially, whether you receive some money, whether something comes to you, whether it's a good time for you to do your financial planning from the week of the 7th of May, or even for you to think about any creative ideas as well that could bring you money. This could be a good time to focus in on it. So good luck with that. So as we move forward in the month and we get to the 15th of May, this is when we're going to have Mercury finally turn direct, and he's going to turn direct out of retrograde in the sign of Taurus at 5 degrees. This is going to be around 3 a.m. GMT time, my local time again, and we can see the chart for this on the screen. And we've got Mercury circled here in red. And for you, Pisces, he's going to shift down and he's going to be where the green arrow is for your chart. So he's going to be in your area of life that is to do with your knowledge. So the opposite house to where your full moon energy is. So Mercury is turning direct here. Now, Mercury is that planet of thoughts, communication, ideas, travel, and IT. So generally for you, Pisces, it is a good time to increase your knowledge, most definitely, because he is turning direct in that area of life which is to do with knowledge and communication. The second thing about this is that if you have been having any kind of communication issues, which can be quite common when Mercury is in retrograde, and he has been up until this point when we get to the 15th of May, this could ease. And this could be communication issues with your extended family, because the third house covers this. So this is not like your mum, your dad, your brother. This is people like your cousins, aunts, uncles, even people who you are very close with in terms of friendship, and you're not actually blood related, but you're so close you would consider each other family. So it could be that if you've had any kind of issues with these people that fall into that part of your life, this could ease once the retrograde for Mercury is over. It's a good time, generally speaking, for you to reach out to situations, people, places, and things that you need to communicate, especially your extended family. because these people fall into this part of your life. And where you live as well, your neighborhood is part of your third house. So, if you've been having issues with your neighbor, if you've had a bit of a nosy or noisy neighbor, it could be that now the retrograde is over, it's a good time for you to kind of smooth that over if you've had any problems with your neighbors, or even that issue that you had could completely start to go away now if you have. But talking about neighbors and where you live, because this is the third house, this is to do with our environment as well. So Mercury turning direct here in this part of your life to do with your environment. If you are a Pisces who has been thinking of moving, then this could be a good time to start your house hunt, because you could, find the house that you like, or you could find the property that you like. Or if you've been thinking of any kind of home decoration, renovation, or anything to do with your home, your neighborhood, your environment where you're currently situated, if you've had ideas, because this is the planet of Mercury, about this, but for whatever reason it's been put on hold, or you haven't quite gotten around to dealing with it yet, with Mercury being direct in this area of your life that deals with your environment, and him being the planet of ideas, do have a think about if you've had any ideas about your environment and how you could move forward with that, because the end of retrograde could be a good period for that. Now, one good thing that Mercury is going to be doing is bringing a lot of balance to all of us here on planet Earth, because he will be forming a sextile, and this is to two key planets, to both Saturn, which is on the top left-hand side of the screen by the blue astrofix, and also the planet Venus, which is down the bottom with the astrofix by the green arrow. So this is about balance, essentially, because it's a masculine and feminine energy. Saturn masculine, you've got Venus feminine. The second thing that you've got going on here is that one energy will withdraw, which is Saturn, and cause discipline and hard work and structure. And you've got one energy that likes to give, not withdraw, and soften things, which is Venus. So essentially what I'm seeing here is a balance. And for you Pisces, this is definitely a balance around your home life, extended family, where you live, your neighborhood, and your knowledge, ideas, thoughts, and what it is that you've been thinking of late, and communication that you have had with other situations, people, places, and things. So that's really great news for you. So Pisces, I hope you have a wonderful first couple of weeks of the month of May, and thank you for tuning in. Do give the video a like, drop me a comment, let me know how this resonates for you. If you do love astrology as much as I do check out the links in the description box. There is the 2023 moon phase planner, which I've put up for everybody on Amazon. It's got some really lovely reviews, so thank you so much for those if you did leave one, and I've really enjoyed using mine. So if you do like that kind of thing, check that out. You can join me over at the Spiritual Parlour at www.thespiritualparlour.com. I often post a lot of astrology stuff up there as well, and do stay tuned for your end of month astrology horoscope for your sign, which will be up on the channel soon. And if you are new here, then why not subscribe? I would love to see you here again. So have a wonderful first couple of weeks, and I will see you soon.